This 3,763 home community has sold out 5 years ahead of projected schedule, and it has over 500,000 people registered. For more information on current communities and future developments as well. So if you're 55 plus and you're thinking Florida for retirement, this is going to be your crash course. My name's Chris. Myself and team specialize in helping retirees get the right home at the right price and help sellers relocate smoothly. So whether you're looking to get into Latitude, Margaritaville, or other 55 plus communities in the area, reach out to us. All of our contact information is below, and we'll get you the right information for better or worse. All right, so the community we're going to be talking about today is none other than the Latitude Margaritaville in Daytona Beach, Florida. This community is a Mentos home community built in collaboration with Margaritaville. It has actually sold out 5 years ahead of projected schedule. And what's crazy about this community is when it broke ground in November 2017, there were actually 300 people camped outside to make sure that they were able to secure their spots in. So pretty crazy that people are actually camping out to make sure that they got into the community. I think translation for that just shows incredibly high demand. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the homes, of course. We're going to talk about the amenities, the community, and the lifestyle that this Latitude Margaritaville Daytona Beach has to offer. Disclaimer, we've already mentioned it. That is not clickbait here. Latitude Margaritaville is completely sold out. There are no new build homes available. There are only resale homes available. So let's get right into that and talk about what kind of resale homes are available right now. I think this community has done a really great job on giving retirees a lot of different options to choose from. You're not really just put in one box if you have to do a 3-2 at this price point. Again, you can have 2 2s and the low end at $375, and on the high end, you've got 3 3s at 2,500 square feet. So really just kind of depending on where you're at your retirement and how much you're really wanting to downsize, or really just kind of focusing on the lifestyle that you want to live. Just kind of talking about the community as a whole. Obviously, you're moving to a Margaritaville community. I think that's another thing they've done a really great job on. Everything has been very intentional here of what they've done. I mean, obviously, you've got your Key West Margaritaville themed homes. You've got the colors to match, so you've got that Key West vibe throughout. But some of the other little details that they did, even down to the street names, you've got street names that are, you've got Pop Top Lane, you've got Bama Breeze, and then you've got Cheeseburger Drive. So a lot of fun street names too. Everything is really just oriented on having a laid back, relaxed, lighthearted lifestyle. So if that's what you're looking for and not to take life too seriously, I would strongly consider this community. Again, I'm going to keep saying this throughout the video. No new builds currently, only resale, and even those you really want to be watching like a hawk. So if you are interested in this neighborhood, you can sign up on our website and get specific information right as soon as your style home wants to pop up. If you need help doing that and registering, reach out to us. We'll get you set up on that property search because typically what happens is a home that you're looking for, you're not the only person looking for it, and we just want to make sure you get the right home that's going to fit you and your family needs. So let's talk about the community itself right now. We've talked about homes for a little bit. I know we've had some B-roll playing with some of the homes that are available, but let's talk about the real reason why people move to Latitude Margaritaville in Daytona Beach, Florida. After talking with a lot of the residents in this community and also just doing a lot of research in addition to talking with the residents, one word keeps coming up, and that is escapism. And I think if you were to sum up this community in one word, I would say it would be escapism. And isn't that what we're all looking for, is to just find a place to call home, to be able to just get there, relax, unwind, kick back, not think about all the craziness that's going on in the world. If you were to give me 2 words to describe this community, the second one would be fun. And they actually have a lifestyle team that's working here to make sure that everybody's fun meter stays full all the time. And I think they are completely hitting that out of the park. I mean, what other community do you have that has a lifestyle team to make sure that the residents are enjoying life, having a great time, and that the community is living up to that Margaritaville name? So also to match that, you've got world-class resort style amenities as well. So just overall, you should be thinking fun, laid back. You've got the food, you've got the live music, and you've got all the other things that this community has to offer too. to like the Margaritaville Town Center with the featured town square. It has a full-size band shell for live music and dancing. You've got the Fins Up Fitness Center, the Latitude Bar and Chill Restaurant, Working and Playing Center. You've got the Last Mango Theater, Paradise Pool. Of course, you can't have a Paradise Pool without the Changes in Attitude poolside bar. You have tennis and pickleball courts, bocce ball courts, and you also have, which I think is pretty cool, is you have the Margaritaville Dog Park and Pet Spa. And there are still more to find out as well. So great community, lots of stuff to do. It is very inclusive in the fact that if you don't really want to leave the community, you don't have to. You have little grocery store within the community. You've got the restaurants here. You've got everything here. So if you really didn't want to leave, you don't have to. And we know a lot of residents that really only leave the community once a week, maybe just to go out, you know, kind of stretch your legs a little bit. But again, overall, just great job. I can't say enough on the community, the lifestyle, the atmosphere that they've created here. I haven't met one person here with a bad attitude or a not smile on their face. Everybody is always happy. By the way, if you've always wanted a golf cart, this, yes, is a community for you. There are tons of golf carts going around as well. The common theme and thread between everybody here just kind of seems to be happiness and community. And, you know, I think it's kind of everybody feels like they sort of made it when they land in this community. Also, something to think about, you don't have to be moving from out of state or across the country to move into these communities here in Daytona Beach. I've got to give a big shout out to our good buddy Gerald. He's been with us for a long time following the YouTube channel, and he actually just moved from Edgewater, Florida, which is about 20-25 minutes south of Daytona, up to this Margaritaville community. He just really has always been a big kind of lifestyle person, loved the Jimmy Buffett lifestyle, and just decided to make the move, downsize, and kind of get rid of the headaches of owning that single family non-HOA home. So just something to think about if you are just planning that retirement. A lot of people are just making the move that are already in town, just relocating a little bit and just kind of resetting and getting a new start on life. Remember, if you are retiring, this isn't the only community in the Daytona Beach area, and certainly not in Volusia, Seminole, Orange County. So if this isn't really your flavor, but you are thinking about getting into one of these communities that is a little bit more lifestyle or resort kind of vibe driven, let us know. Reach out to us in the comments below, or just contact with us directly. You can call, text, or email us, and we'll get you a list of communities that we can send your way and help find you the right one. So let's talk about the location of where this Latitude Margaritaville is as a whole, and we'll talk about Daytona Beach a little bit too. So this Margaritaville community is located right off of LPGA Boulevard in Daytona Beach, Florida. So we're really kind of in the heart of Daytona. So location here, I would really say for Daytona, you are, I'd say 10 out of 10 based on logistics on getting where you need to be quickly and shopping and dining. The great thing about this community though, is they do have a private bus that will take you to the Margaritaville Beach Club, which is your own little private beach oasis with beach chairs out there. They've got a pool, little hangout area. So I think that it's a very strong notable mention that this community already has thought of that and allows you to hop in a private bus shuttle, takes you over there, lets you hang out, and it'll take you back later in the day. So outside of that, if you're not planning on doing that though, the location is really nice. You're just a couple minutes from getting on I-95, Interstate 95, and you're probably about 10 minutes from hitting I-4, which would take you into Winter Park, Lake Mary, Orlando International Airport, Disney, Universal, all the theme parks. And if you want to keep going even further, you can still hang on I-4. In about 2 hours, you'll be in the Tampa, St. Pete area. So a little recap on that. If you think about it, you're about an hour and a half, a little less than an hour and a half to the Orlando airport. You're about an hour and a half to Jacksonville, St. Augustine area. Shopping and dining, you are 10 to 15 minutes away from pretty much being anywhere decent in Daytona Beach to grab some fun, unique food. You're about 15 minutes from International Speedway to be right at the world famous Daytona Beach racetrack, and obviously the Daytona airport is right there as well. So I think you are situated quite well with this community on being able to gain access to just all the things, hit all the major highways, and just make life pretty easy for you. You're not having to do a lot of bobbing and weaving or going through a lot of side streets to get where you need to be. So again, I think location's great here. Also, you're right next to the Tanger outlets as well for all your other shopping. I mean, everything's just right here in the Daytona Beach area for you. Medical is good as well. You know, it's not going to be as great as being like in the heart of Orlando or a bigger city, but I think you're still close enough, and medical is still continuing to improve. Advent Health has a great hospital out here. They're building a newer one in New Smyrna Beach in the next few years or so, and then you've got Halifax Hospital as well. So across the board, I think you're pretty good with that, and with 3,763 plus retirees, let's call it 8,000 people here in this community. Probably have got that figured out as well. So I think you're pretty safe bet on that. The other thing to consider is that if you have not been living in Florida, Florida doesn't have a state income tax. So that's going to help you out pretty significantly as far as being on fixed income with your Social Security, pensions, and other things to that nature. And that's why, according to the U.S. News and World Report publication, Daytona Beach was ranked one of the top 10 cities in the entire U.S. to move to. The biggest reason there being the no state income factor, also having 200 plus sunny days of sunshine a year doesn't hurt either. So a lot of good things Daytona Beach has to offer. And remember, this isn't the only community in the Daytona Beach area. There are a lot of new developments happening. So reach out to us. We'll get you the list of any new developments happening in this area. And you don't want to be in Daytona Beach at all, that's fine. We can help you anywhere, Volusia, Seminole, Orange County. But let us know what you think about this Latitude Margaritaville community. There's other Margaritaville communities being developed as well. There's one in the Panhandle of Florida. There is another one in Hilton Head. So this was a runaway success for the Minto and Margaritaville collaborators to get this built. Super strong demand for it. So again, let us know what you're looking for in a house or the lifestyle that you're choosing to live. Homes here in the price range, just to remind you, we've got the small villas from or little cottages, the 2-bedroom, 2-bath at $375,000, all the way up to 3-bedroom, 3-baths at 2,500 square feet in the $900,000 price range. So a lot of varieties, lots of things to choose from. Even if you're outside of the community, a lot of things to do in the Daytona Beach area. So if you are an active adult and wanting to have a lot of fun, this probably is a great community for you. If you are just wanting to relax and be by yourself and have some serenity and solidarity, this probably is not the spot for you. We would 100% recommend something else for you. Probably not in an HOA community. So a lot of things to consider, a lot of pros and cons of being in an HOA. Let us know what you think. We look forward to seeing you in next week's video. And also, if there's videos you want to see, let us know in the comments below. We're happy to help educate you and inform you what's going on in the area, whether it be a community, new development, lifestyle, events, whatever it is. Anyway, thanks guys. See you soon.